Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm back with a double pickup, and this time I have another zebra colorway from the same company. I saw that some of you guys were giving my videos a thumbs down. That can possibly be because I'm simply not giving you the website. At the end of the day, you guys have to respect the fact that there are people's YouTube channels that are getting shut down, and this customs border patrol thing, and also as well as the discrepancy that the companies are asking for, this is really serious. People can go to jail for things like that, and people, their businesses have been shut down because of certain things. If you're upset because I'm not giving out the name to a website, then simply just leave my page. I really don't care. I don't care about subscribers. I do this for people who, want the education and who wants help. There are people who have contacted me personally and asked me to order for them. I'm not going to charge you any more than what the people are charging me. At the end of the day, we know what these shoes are. We know where they come from, and that's that. But understand that when a company is getting a lot of exposure, things can happen. A lot of people are even concerned with PK because they have 100,000 subscribers on Instagram, and they've become very popular. You don't think that customs and the FBI and everything have their eye on them? Yeah, they do. Just because people don't say nothing about it doesn't mean that it's not happening. I'm just saying, because the company has asked me to keep things to a minimum, that's what I'm doing, and I'm respecting that. They're giving me, the products that I need, and I'm giving them the money that they need. It's a two-way street, and if you're upset because of that, then oh well, give me a thumbs down. I don't really care. I'm just saying, if you're upset because of that, one, you need to grow up, and two, you can just get off my page. This is for people who actually want to see quality and actually want to order through me for these people. Whatever. Once you build a relationship with a company, they learn to trust you. They can't just go out trusting 20 people because I referred them. Because people have turned around, and people wonder why certain companies do not use PayPal. I mean, once upon a time, they probably did use PayPal, but then what do people do? They get their shoes and then they try to file a dispute saying that the item was fake when you knew that it came from China in the first place. Things like that is the reason why people from China do not want to do business with certain people, or they do not want to give out certain information, or certain customers they've been dealing with for years have certain benefits opposed to new customers. You cannot be upset. Anyway, let's get into the review. These are size 12. Yesterday I showed you guys a size 6.5. I just want to show you the difference in this size 12, which is, two sizes down from the size 14 that I got from PK. And I just want to show you guys the different structure and everything else. So, any company that you see me buying from for a long time, I'm going to root for them. I'm going to, go hard for them and so forth. Just because I'm buying from that company, they're giving me the best quality. Any shoes that I get, I'm going to show you guys the best quality, even if it has flaws. I don't care if I've been buying from them for 8+ years. If there's flaws in the shoe, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to address it. So we have white, sea black, and red. So you guys can see there and compare it with the retail. You can see the little man. He has a floating head. As well as you can see that the 350 on the top of the box is faded. It's not too dark. I only took one shoe out just because I'm packing these up so they can be shipped tomorrow. As you can see, this little sticker here, it started to get basically like scratched away. It was supposed to be a 220 sticker. That's not really a big deal for me, honestly. The shoebox came in better condition than the one from yesterday. And like I said, I partly think that's because DHL, they throw it around and everything else, because this company, they double box. And whatever box that they give me to ship off the shoe, that they ship to me, I use that same brown box to put the shoe back in and, ship it like that, because I want the customer to get it the same exact way. So as you can see, on this one it's a little different, because usually on that size 14, the stripe started all the way back here. On this one, you can see the stripe comes a little more towards the toe, which is probably how it's supposed to be. I don't know. A lot of people always ask me, oh, do you prefer PK? Do you prefer this? Honestly, I prefer this company. I'm going to nip it in the butt. I prefer this company somewhat over KW as well. Like I said, it also depends on what you're getting. I prefer to get my human races from PK because I have yet to see a flaw with those. And they have updated them. I prefer to get my Yeezys from these guys. I prefer to get my Jordans from different places. I have about 3-4 places I get Jordans from. It's not about who has it first, it's about who's doing it properly. Just like a lot of you people, be careful buying those new Concord 11s, and you can see that the Jumpman, there's been pictures floating around with the Jumpman going the wrong way. Just be careful. There's going to be about like 5-6 versions of those. We do go through this every year. 5 or 6 versions of those Concords going around. I'm going to wait until these guys have it, and I'm going to show you. They're probably not going to have the updated version until about November, December. They might have them a little earlier, but like I said, I'm going to wait until they have the guide version. At least I can say with these guys, they don't just tell you guide version and then there's 5 or 6 different guide versions. There's one guide version. They may have a first version, and then that's for the people who, you know, don't want to spend as much money but they still want a similar look. And then they have the guide version, which is no flaws. They went back, looked over the first version, saw what they did wrong, and that's that. They're not going to get you out of your money, and that's what I do like about this company. There's times that I have asked for shoes from the lady, and she has told me, well, the shoe is not ready, friend. Give it a few weeks or give it some time. I will update you when it's ready. She doesn't just get me for my money, and if she doesn't have it in stock, she's not going to just take my money and then just say to me, oh, it's not in stock. I used to hate that. When I used to get shoes from Jeremy and when I used to get shoes from Susie, they'd take my money knowing that the shoe wasn't in stock, wouldn't even try to make the shoe in that size that I needed, but they'd still take your money though. But anyway, back to this. We do have a thumb width of space, as you can see here, between the supply and the pull tab. And another thing I want to really point out is the tongue. As you can see, the tongue is bone straight. On that size 14 I got from PK, the tongue, if you guys go back and look down about a video or two, the tongue was flimsy. The shoe didn't want to stand up. It was chaotic, and it's somewhat depressing. I know that it's a big shoe, but then again, remember, this is also a bigger size, a double-digit size at that. So I have gotten shoes where the tongue did the same thing on just a size 12 or size 11. You can see the black threading through here like you're supposed to for the zebras. And yes, I will be adding some of these to my collection. I'm going to get these, the breads, the belugas. If you guys want to see any other colorways from this company, please drop it below, and I will try to get them and do a review for them. It's minimal glue stains, minimal stitching errors. This is exactly what it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, here's that bump that you guys are always talking about. The Kim K bump. It's like, boom. See it there? Some people call it the back shot, some people call it the Kim K bump, some people call it the booty, whatever you call it. You can see the switch in the boost here in the colorway. It's that yellow and creamish color. And here on the pull tab, you can see that it's on that stripe. It's like kind of between, but those lines, those little dashes go on the stripe. I'm trying to make this quick for you guys. Camera's not going to focus. I do have another shoe I'm going to review, but actually I'm going to try to see if I can fit it inside this video so that I do not have to upload 2 videos, because that's kind of annoying. The boost is phenomenal. This is real boost. It's extremely soft. Not extremely soft, but it's that not too hard, not too soft feeling. If you've ever felt real boost, it kind of curves towards your foot, and it's extremely comfortable. If you do not have a pair of retail Yeezys, or you have never gotten any, you did not snag the over supply of the butters or anything, get you a pair of UAs with some real boost, and not just those companies that tell you it's real boost just to get you sold. A company that really does sell boost, because it's going to be one of the most comfortable shoes. Honestly, the Wave Runners were some of the most comfortable shoes I've ever tried on. And some people may say, oh, those are dad shoes, but if you're a person like me that likes to go for comfort, then those are the shoes for you. I also hear that the Desert Rats are kind of comfortable. I'm fitting this into this video also because this is the same company. So we have size 8, Nike Air Presto, box looks good. We have Nike Swoosh here. On the inside, we have that Nike box. We do have double tissue paper, and the tissue paper is not that shiny fake that the tissue paper. It's double tissue paper, which I have never actually seen double tissue paper, so I think that's correct. You guys tell me. I'm gonna see how long I can go in this video before it cuts off. Here are the extra shoelaces. Usually they put the green ones inside the shoe. That's why this one looks messed up compared to the other ones. They put the green ones inside the shoe to differentiate which versions are the guide versions and which versions are the first version. Usually their first versions, they put the white laces. Their guide ones, they put the green ones so they can tell which ones are the updated ones so they can sell. As you can see, the font on the shoelaces is actually nice and clean, which I can kind of tell the difference because the last ones I got from them, it was a little faded, so I can tell that they have updated these. These shoes have a lot to go over. Let's get into it. We have the holes on the mesh on the upper, which these holes are not supposed to be closely together. They're supposed to be spaced out and a little stretched out looking on here. As you can see, these little hints of like, this is not even netting. I'm not even sure what this is. I'm gonna just call it bone. It looks like a bone material or a bone colorway because it's like an off-white, exactly what his brand is called. It's kind of like an off-white color, like a yellowish. As you can see the thread going through there as well. I think this is supposed to be the right amount of holes. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. You have that Nike swoosh in the same bone kind of color. Your orange tab here, you can't forget that. Another thing that's major is this little check mark here. This little check mark here is not supposed to be too shiny and is not also supposed to be too matte. They've gotten it right. I'm trying to see if I can show you guys a good angle without the flash shining or reflecting on it. This is probably the best angle. But yeah, it's not too shiny there. This little hang tag here is on both of the shoes. And you can see on the inside of the shoe, it also has this kind of off-white kind of colorway. And you have all the off-white kind of branding on the inside of this little bone little thing. I don't even know what it's called. But presto right here. I have went over these shoes before, so I'm not really going over them in great detail. This little tab here that kind of looks like tape from a hospital or something. But it's off-white as well. It's like a yellowish color. It goes over the strap that says Air. And there was a lot of controversy about how big this Air little logo is supposed to be. But I think this is how big it's supposed to be, actually. So I think they got that correct. As you can see, the tongue is foam. They got that correct. Shoelaces, the original whites come in there. You got that X for the 10 in here. And that's pretty much it. The last thing I'm going to show you guys are the zip tie. It says Off-White, CO, Nike, created 2017, zip tie. And that's pretty much it. Shoes look pretty good. They look pretty good, and I'm sure customer is going to be happy. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you.